We have a very special guest with us this afternoon who is here to talk about resilience in action. And I'm absolutely delighted to be joined by the first ever UA female aircraft engineer who has not only defied societal expectations, but also has become a beacon of inspiration to countless young women. And she is joining us here today to talk about resilience and to share her journey. So ladies and gentlemen, please do join me in welcoming Dr. Engineer Suaad Alshamsi, the first UA female aircraft engineer and Vice President of Shehana. A very warm welcome. So fantastic to have you here. Let's sit in the middle here, shall we? Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for taking the time out to be with us here today at the India Global Forum. First and foremost, what does it mean to be then the first ever UA female aircraft engineer? I mean, no one can take that away from you. You are literally the first.
First of all, good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here and welcoming everyone, either from United Arab Emirates or who came all over for the amazing India Global Summit today. To be honest, I never thought about it. I want a title. I'm not a title person. So anyone met me in real life, they asked me, what should I call you? I told them, I love my name. It's like without doctor, engineer, the first. It's very important for you to be passionate about your career. But when I graduated from almost 24 years, and I came back to United Arab Emirates, and every newspaper, TV, interview is like, I don't know what is going on. It's still young. And when they told me that you are the first in the industry as an aircraft engineer, not only in UAE, in the Gulf country, it's nice. You feel so proud. You feel very happy, but in the same time, it's a responsibility. What should I give to the country? Because I did all my education. It's been supported from the government and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai. And the most important, what I should give back to the community, to the youth, and to my family. So it's a nice title. I'm proud of it, but it's given me more responsibility to give many years in advance.
As you said, with that title comes, a lot of responsibilities you mentioned. But what exactly was the pivotal moment that made you think, right, I want to get into this male-dominated field? Or was it literally just the love of the subject? And it was something, if you're good at something, you go for it, I suppose, right?
I was good in math. I was the first girl bringing full mark in the high school, 300 over 300 in United Arab Emirates. And they asked me to repeat again the exam because they were shocked. I was so crazy about math. I was so crazy about science, but I wanted so badly to change the mentality that women, she should be in medical or media or business. So when actually in the school, they ask you what you want to be when you grow up. And because I come from Arab country, Arab background, I never be able to speak English. So they thought like I will be in social study and normal. And I wanted to change the mentality, like why we have to choose what women can and what she cannot. I do believe if she can run a house, if she can be present today as a mother, as a role model for her colleague, she can run a company, she can be whatever she wants. And today, we are present here. We know how we should look like, how we be present, very beauty. But again, our mentality with our kids, with our work, with our family. So I think women can be whatever. So this is why I decided to be in this field.
I think that does deserve a round of applause. Where did that sense of equality come from? You said you had it from sort of childhood. Did you grow up with a lot of men in your life, with brothers or anything like that? Anyone that inspired you in that way?
Actually, who inspired me? My mom. I never grew up with a lot of big family. We are actually total 4. And she was a single mother when she was 26 years old with 4 children. I was only 10 months. My brother, he was 2 years, the other one 4, and the bigger, my sister, she is 7 years. And 4 of us, we are holding PhD. And my sister, she's the first pediatric surgeon in United Arab Emirates. I'm the first as a craft engineer. My both brother, they are the first in their career, and she completed her education after my father, he passed away. So it's nothing impossible for a woman, and she inspires me every day. with my kids and how I should be in the future. And there where I should say the family support and looking forward to be leader, because I do believe women born to be leaders.
What an exceptionally intelligent family. My goodness. Some very good genes there. My goodness.
Thank you.
So I was reading some UNESCO figures, and 50% of graduates in the MENA region are actually women. It's a huge, huge number. So many people are interested in this subject. So many people do well in terms of graduating and getting into it. But there's always this bridge, isn't there, from getting graduates then into the workforce. There's a lot of society pressure, cultural traditions, things like that. What are the issues in your mind? What do we need to make sure that we can get women into the workplace?
Awareness is the most important, because today we can see a lot of female, and especially the youth. The way with the social media technology today, everyone with the phone, they are very impressed with maintenance field or aviation or maybe engineering. But the problem, they want everything fast. They don't want to start from the first step or the first stage. They ask, especially with my student, they all ask me, when I should be engineer? Will I get married? Will I have children? And the problem, what we actually put in their mind, that if you will be in this field, you will never get married. If you will get married, you will get divorced very fast, or you will quit your job. You will never have a children. And I told them, there, I'm an example. I have an amazing partner. I have 2 children, 6 and 10, and they are big supportive. It's not who are you. It's the most important, you judge yourself. Don't let people to determine what you cannot or not. Yes, high percentage people enter to the field, have their education, but the problem with the awareness, and when you come to the company, they always judge you as a female. And here where it's the leadership, and the leader should actually spread the awareness, educate the female, and give them their right in the company and the university. And you will see in our field, not only in the aviation, in any industry, it will grow very fast.
When it comes to judgment and challenges, what sort of judgment did you feel you had, and what challenges have you had along the way? I'm sure there have been many.
Starting to be a female Arab, I never been able to speak one sentence in English. Overweight, and all of type of judgments surrounding me, it's give me zero hope that I can be in this field. So every time I got the judgment that you cannot, I keep laughing like I'll do it. So it started to change my personality. It's for myself, not for the other judgment, and to reach to my dream. And the most important, to show the world what you want, who you want to inspire. If I want to inspire only the other, I'm not in the right track. If I want to start to inspire myself, then inspiring the other, it's the most important. It's always we think what other people think about yourself. I think the most important to stand for ourselves, our dream, and to be passionate about what we are doing in a daily basis. Not because I reached to the title, I should quit or stop. What is the next after the title? What is about next from the first degree, second degree, what I'll do for the community and the youth especially. Today, it's my target to educate the youth their right, what they need to do, and especially with the female and the girl. Today, a lot of us, we judge the girl like, especially with the social media, you get faster money, you get faster famous, you get a faster everything. This is not the real life. You need to work hard to reach to what you want. You have to gain it right with the work hard. And here where I always share your awareness, educate the youth to have the right community and right life.
I'm speaking about education and being inspirational and things like that. Mentorship obviously comes in quite strong here as well, and being an inspiration to others. You always need someone to look up to, because I suppose if that person can do it, then so can I. And I suppose you've got to have a very strong mental capacity and mindset to achieve this type of thing. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about mentorship and how important that is, and what the sort of key elements are to maybe for people here that are looking for a mentor, what should they be looking for?
Well, when we started the mentorship program, it's always to start looking about as per the age. So we started from exactly 8 to 9 years old. So we grab different age for mentorship and and we try to understand what they need from this program. So for example, for me, I started from 8 to 12, and then from 12 to 18, and then from 20 till above, till 50 and 60 years old. And especially we are mentorship them how to be a leader in their career, and they can be married, how she can continue doing what she do. Like if she's an artist or writer or she's a fashion designer and she want to be a leader. And most important, we are increasing the hope inside her. Today when I share my story, or I let my colleague or my friend to share their story on a stage, it's not always about me, it's about how we inspire the other. And today, it's very important to understand with social media and the phone in each person's hand, it's very easy to link to any person in a state or UK or India or any place in the world. Previously, when I started my career, we never had a phone. We never have a social media. I remember we had something called High Five, ICQ. Sorry, I'm a very old person, but today you have every single thing. With 1 click, you can reach to the expert. So this is very important to understand what you wanted from the program. And we started the Women in Aviation non-profit organization in Middle East. We started it from 12 years. We started as a group. We are pilots, engineer, and in management, different nationality. And we started with a small hub to inspire the world and share with them. Today, after 12 years, the support of His Highness Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, Emirates Airline, Airbus, Boeing, many big companies, we give a scholarship, mentorship, we give internship, we do a big conference yearly, a lot of speakers from worldwide, and every single day, year, when we are starting to do the next planning for the next year, we notice that a lot of students today, when I met many of students and say, we graduated, you inspire us, especially who graduated from school, from university, or they found their career, and I was a reason. This is make me hoping to do more mentorship program and educate the student. Today, this year, more than 800 students graduated, and I was teaching them as aeronautical engineering. I'm so proud to see some of them, they are actually in the field, and I wish to find more a student, not only female, as well a male student.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, the advancements you've managed to make, especially with your platform and who you are and things like that, and giving back, essentially, as you mentioned. What are the changes that you'd actually like to see, though? I mean, obviously, we're not quite there yet, but what are the changes you would quite like to see within the different industries from the top, do you think?
I would love to see more awareness, more education, more opportunity for women to be in a leadership stages and position. Because today we find a lot of women reach in a company into a level, senior manager, especially in management side, and they stop, they don't grow up because of the mentality of people that woman, she cannot be VP or she cannot be CEO, she cannot run company and or run a bigger project. Today, I run a huge project by $255 million. And I told them, I'm a leader and I'm having children. I can lead a big project. Just give me the chance. I wish to see the changes that the woman should not work double to show that she's capable to do it. Today we are discussing about the file of equality, inclusion. So I wanted to see it in the field like maintenance, like aviation industry, where is it dominated by male. So hopefully with the many years, by the vision of 2030, we see this changes.
So there's a really interesting question that people answer in very different ways, but can women have it all? And a lot of people say, oh, yes, they can. And then there's the other side that say, yes, they can, but not all at the same time. So what's your take on that?
I always answer them. If she can be in a conference, she can answer a phone in the same time. She can think about her children. She can think about her husband. She can think about what should be the dinner there. She's a multitask. So I think she can be what she can, because this is what God created us, strong. And as I said, beginning, woman born to be a leader. Her capability is so huge. So with people who said, woman, she cannot, then the woman should show them what she can do.
Very much agreed. You are such an inspiration, and we cannot thank you enough for sharing your journey with us here today. So thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Engineer Suaad Alshamsi.